they can expect to see a little shift in her. I feel like initially she's in the love triangle, but we're gonna see some changes this season. She's starting to get it a little bit.
You standing on business?
We're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. Hopefully by season 4.
Night and take care of that baby instead of wandering in and out at your leisure to that ugly bitch over there.
It has always been you and me, and it always will be.
You might not make it, all right?
Body's just bad for business.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love BMF, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now tonight, we're going to be talking about BMF Season 3, Episode 7. This is my quick thoughts, early impressions, so down below, I want you guys to give me your quick thoughts, early impressions on Episode 7. Now this episode was directed by your boy Russell Hornsby, aka Raw Dog Charles. Now we know the Doctor and Charles has been going back and forth. The last 2 episodes, it definitely seems like the Doctor has got these last 2 episodes, y'all. What is Charles going to do by the end of the season? Because it ain't looking too good. And Lucille, she was having a good old time in that car, talking about, I feel like a schoolgirl all over again. I mean, it was crazy. The Doctor said, what are we doing here? Lucille told him, well, put your hand back there and I'll show you. Lucille, she turning up, y'all. She was like, look, I'm going to do what I want to do because I've been giving all my energy to everybody else. But now it is my turn to look out for myself. Now, I still believe something is up with that Doctor. Y'all let me know. We got 3 more episodes left. Will he end up showing his true colors, or is this really it? I know Charles was talking about how the grass ain't greener on the other side, and I'm always going to be with you and all that stuff. Look, I keep telling y'all, something got to be up with this Doctor. I can be completely wrong, but we're going to find out soon enough. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions on the main storyline for Episode 7 with J-Pusher and Meech. I'm going to tell you right now, J-Pusher is a horrible negotiator. Like, really? They got your brother and you running your mouth? You know what I'm saying? This man done got his finger chopped and all that stuff. Like, really? You could have avoided all this if you just talked to him like Meech told you to and calmed down. But he kept running his mouth. Unfortunately, his brother suffered the consequences. But fortunate enough, Meech was there to fix this issue. And J-Pusher was kind of upset for a little bit. But he realized that Meech did the right thing by helping him get his brother back. And what do y'all think about Sweetie's character, Keeia? I think she did all right, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people are going to compare this to Young Miami's character that we saw last season. And if you're comparing, Sweetie definitely did way better. No disrespect, but I cannot wait to see more of this storyline. It seems like Meech and her, you know, they got a love connection going on. And once he goes back to St. Louis, you already know they're going to continue to hook up. But she was on one. She wasn't playing around. And as I thought, she was a former softball player in college. And she used to do her thing. But of course, she got injured. And now she's all about the streets. Now, let's talk about Leondra and Maresa. That scene was funny. That scene was funny as hell. Lewanda's mom don't give a damn. She's all about money. She's like, look, we got to accept these gifts. We ain't trying to say no. But Lewanda's like, hell nah, we ain't taking nothing from her. And she wants all the smoke. Now, the crazy thing is, we know Maresa, she's plotting and planning. And Terry don't see anything. He does not see anything that she's doing. But Maresa, she sees everything that Terry is doing. And it seems like she has him wrapped around her fingers. And Terry do not see it at all. I'm hoping he sees what she's all about. But from the looks of it, he ain't seeing nothing. And she had that Vince character, you know, meet up with her just to see him and Terry argue. She wanted to see somebody fight over her, man. And she was getting turned on. I'm like, really? This is what she's all about? So Terry, you better watch yourself, man, because this girl is definitely on one. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions on Nicole. We know her and Breeze, they made out. We know Nicole, she had that knife at school. She's like, look, I'm not about to have another Darius moment pop up on me, so I'm going to make sure I'm protected at all costs. And once again, we had Nicole telling her parents the truth, and it seems like they didn't really want to hear the truth, you know what I'm saying? But she's speaking that truth. They got to listen, man. Nicole, she ain't no little girl no more. She's growing up, and they got to get ready for what's to come. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions on Detective Bryant, Veronica Jen, the whole Henrietta storyline. As I told you guys earlier on in the week, I made that video about Henrietta and her pops Blaze. I told you it will be issues within the family. And I also said do not be surprised if Veronica Jen tries to get payback. So in episode 7, that's exactly what we were seeing. Veronica Jen, she's dressing up. She's going in, trying to get close to Henrietta. Did y'all see that Lenny Everett's character? He gonna get dropped off. Henrietta ain't stupid. She's gonna find out that he's up to something. And I got a feeling he will be getting dropped off by the end of the season. But Veronica, she has to be very, very smart when she's doing this. Because one slip up and she could be up out of here. And Detective Bryant, he was telling her, like, look, you gotta watch yourself because this girl, she has a short fuse. She's very dangerous and you cannot afford to be messing up. But Veronica, she wants payback for what happened to Detective Amberson. And I knew she was not going to go out without trying to get some type of, revenge. And that's exactly what we're seeing. But I got that funny feeling this storyline is not going to end well for somebody. When it's all said and done, somebody gonna get dropped off by the end of the season. And what do y'all think about Blaze and Terry? We know they had another conversation in this episode. This time around, Terry wasn't having it. He was pissed off. He's like, man, screw all this peace stuff. You said you was good. But of course, Blaze is like, look, I can't control my daughter. I understand she's out here moving very reckless, but she is my daughter. I can't just cut her off like that. It ain't gonna look good. But Terry is pretty much telling him it's gonna be problems. And we saw in this episode, Terry was taking all of Henrietta's clientele, which is gonna cause a major negative ripple effect for Henrietta, which means it's gonna be quite difficult for her to make any money. Now we know at the end of the episode, Meech, he went back to Atlanta. Everybody was happy, but they did tell him the bad news that Glock, he's the king. He has taken over, but Meech, he had a smile on his face because he's like, look, him being the king is not going to last because I am back and now it's time to fully take over. And I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next. We already know it's going to be major issues in episode 8, and based off that trailer, it's going to be action-packed. Now, overall, episode 7 had a lot of action. A lot of different things was popping off, but Meech was able to set up in St. Louis, and it does seem like things are going quite well. Now, we'll be dropping the full recap for you guys later on in the day with more detail, so I want you guys to stay tuned. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.